I'm Stuart Thompson, editor of Digital TV Europe. I'm here with Frans Wilem de Kloet, who is CEO of UPC Poland. Frans Wilem, what do you see as your biggest achievement as head of this Liberty Global-owned operator?
Yeah, well, I think I could mention a lot of things, but I would say that what I'm most proud of actually is the fact that the customer experience numbers, I would say, were skyrocketing actually in the last top 2 years. We actually had the best year ever, and we also positioned ourselves as the number one in the market. But it's of course an outcome of a lot of things we did in Poland in the last 2-3 years. Of course, we rolled out the Horizon platform, we rolled out Replay last year, we rolled out 500 meg connectivity to our customers. But most of all, I think these services and this value actually drove a lot the experience of our customers up. We have a great team in Poland which did a lot of bigger things, smaller things to actually improve the experience of our customers. So I think all in all, I think the fact that we were perceived by our customers as such a good provider, and that we were, numerous times we were elected as the number one in the market, I think is a good outcome of all the things, the great things we did. And then of course I can mention, the new build programs we did. I can mention, the great success, the continued success, I would say, for B2B. So I'm actually very happy with the outcome of UPC Polska, and especially also last year.
Now, you've had experience elsewhere in the region, notably in the Czech Republic. How do you think the markets in Central and East Europe compare with each other? Is there more that divides or unites them?
I would say actually at the end it's more unites than it's different. At the end it's customers who need strong connectivity, they need a good service, they need a good video product, and that in that sense it's not very much different. But there are differences. I would argue that Czechs are probably a little bit more price focused than Poles. Polish market is maybe a little bit more competitive. There are some historical things like, there's, for instance, the pay TV share in Czech is much lower than in Poland. But all in all, I think customers want sort of the same thing, and that's what we provide. Yeah?
What do you see as the other big challenges facing the cable industry across this region?
I think the biggest challenge for cable operations in general, but especially also in the Central European region, is scale actually, and we worked very hard on that in the last couple of years. Only in Poland we added 500,000 homes in the last 2.5 years. We added 500,000 homes actually in the last year in the whole region. But scale is clearly is very important element of our strategy.
Now you've mentioned consolidation. How big a priority is consolidation, and what should come first? Is it more important to get mergers between different cable operators to create horizontal scale, or is it also more important to work on that fixed mobile convergence and put cable together with mobile operators?
Well, I think the first challenge with scale is, and also the coverage of the footprint is in that way that you can only start mobile. Our belief is that you can only start mobile if you have, let's say, 45-50% footprint, in the country. And in many of the markets we're not there yet. So I would say, consolidation, on a horizontal level definitely is first of all needed. But we are, of course, Hungary is a good example where we have mobile, but also we're starting mobile early next year in Poland. So we're definitely going into that direction. But again, consolidation of footprint is an important topic, first of all. Yeah.
Finally, Frans Wilem, what do consumers want in the region, and what do you need to do to supply it to them? Is it all about sort of value? Is it about advanced services? What are they primarily looking for?
Well, I think, as in any market, I think they definitely look for value for money. I think that's especially in Central Europe, I would say, is a key part of what they expect. So a good service for a good price. Customer service, in that sense, is also definitely important. a certain level of bundling of services, getting a price advantage because of that is what they're looking for. I think that would be the key. Going forward, convergence, mobile bundling is probably also something that we'll be looking for. We're also looking at, of course, integrating OTT players. So there's a lot to work on.
Frans, Wilem, thanks very much.
You're welcome.